So you're in the SEAL teams, you're having a good old time, you're crushing it, you're the golden boy. So what happened that led to all of this crashing down? That led to all of it ending?
So I'll kind of bump up through this. What happened these next 2 years is I'm riding that leaning too forward. I go on a JTAC trip. I hit a guy in a bar, right? One time. And I always say, bro, that's all it takes. Broke the guy's orbital eye socket. I get an aggravated assault charge, grave bodily injury charge. So they're charging me with 6 years. I went to jail. 6 years plus 3 is my deal. I get sued for $250,000 by the guy also. And I'm fighting this. I get pulled out of the platoon, fighting this case. They delay it. The team writes me a letter. The court gives me permission to deploy to Iraq while I'm out on bail. So I'm out on bail. They send me to Iraq while I'm sitting there stressing on this whole deployment. That was a dark deployment for me, but we're in like northern Iraq, kind of prepping for that Mosul offensive, building out a new fob, meeting up with the Sunni tribal fighters, doing that whole thing. And I'm stressing about going back because I have a felony court case I'm fighting. End up coming back, dealing with that, getting it kind of squared away. I get put on formal probation, real formal, getting checked for alcohol, drugs by the state, and it was very hectic. But I get my top secret clearance back after having it taken away. And I'm good for like a month or two. And then, boom, I get another altercation about 3 months later with at a concert, and that was the nail in the coffin for me.
So now this last accident took place. Is that when you knew that it was all over for you?
Sitting in jail that time, I knew I was toast, right? I knew I was toast, and it was going to be, and that was no fun. So I had to go. So I went to jail for that first thing. Active duty, I went on vacation, went to jail, got out, went right back to training. Very crazy. And then I get in trouble again. Now I'm in jail again. Now it's finished. I get processed out, fight. The team was pretty good with me. I get a general discharge, go to jail, walk out, sign my DD-214, and I'm out. No reserve time. I mean, I'm clean out. And I'm working in the civilian world for 2 years. I started with a real estate development company, doing on a pretty big project. I know you're in real estate a little bit, Jay. So real estate's fascinating to me. I was really lucky, worked some contacts, and had some good mentors. I get into this job. Bro, I start stacking bad habits immediately. Alcohol, Xanax, weed, Adderall, every day, everything. And still working and getting success. And that was the problem, just like in the teams. I could touch my success. People can look and go, oh, he looks like from the outside, and I could lie to myself too. I'm still going to the gym. I still look decent, but I'm doing all these bad things all day long. And it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. You can't bend reality for that long without slamming on your face. I end up leaving that job, going in the cannabis industry. We launched a company because it was the first year it was legal in California. I'm the CEO of this company. I'm pitching decks. I'm raising millions. We're selling, and I'm building out facilities and doing all this shit. Again, now I'm in a high rise, working for a venture capitalist. I'm the big cheese, and my ego's just going up. And now I stack on an opioid habit on top of it. Bro, I crashed and burned hard. Literally, did a line flat on my face. That was done. That whole thing, that was 2 years to the day when I got out of the military, to where I literally fell on my face after 2 years of just running hard and lying to myself, going, look what I'm doing. Obviously what I'm doing is right, but it was, the world will show you if you're living right or not. And that was my thing. And I went face down, bro. And then after that, I had a 3-month period of losing everything. Girlfriend gone, job gone, house gone, everything gone, man. And my world shattered. And now we're getting to the point where I start thinking about the Foreign Legion. I'm homeless in my truck in the jungle in Hawaii, because I moved out there to get away from it, on the big island, kind of like a lower, it's not like, it's just deep jungles. There's nothing out there, very rural. And man, I'm sitting there with a sawed-off shotgun on my lap, thinking about ending it. Seriously, I was everything was finally falling on me where I had nothing else to point to and say I'm doing good. I had no more job, no more money, no more beautiful girlfriend, nothing, no more title. Yeah. Now that having lost my whole dream was starting to sink in, and I just had that realization. I call it God or higher consciousness or whatever you want to say. Said, hey, stop being a fucking pussy. All you're thinking about is yourself, not your mom, your sister, your family, or friends. I had team guys trying to get a hold of me. I just cut my phone. You know, I'm just like, I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm too just selfishly depressed, pity party that I'm living in. And I decided, fuck this, I'm going to the French Foreign Legion.